Power Trick or Trade.
Alright, in this video I'm going to be talking about Apple and I'm going to be talking about Tesla plans. Now the first one I'm going to start with is with Apple, as it was the first plan, and then I'm going to talk about the second winning plan in Tesla, and I'm going to show you the outcomes and everything for both of them, as these were both managed inside of my group. Both great winners. This Apple plan was our fourth winning plan in a row, and this Tesla plan is the second one. So let's first get to the Apple plan. So here it is, October the 31st, Apple plan update. Apple remains a strong focus as well, and our best bet as well. So I'm going to click on this chart over here, and we're going to see what it says here. So it says, Apple is set up to test 254 to 258 on the next move up, but could test 260 depending on the action. Apple needs to break above 249.74 to confirm. So, as you can see, on October the 31st, Apple was at 248.76, and Apple closed that day at 345. Now, we already sold 50. We sold 50% at 100%. In this video, I'm talking about the runners we held, and we're going to go over that. The other videos, I'm going to post them in the link at the end of this video. So for now, we're gonna go to the Tesla plan. I'm gonna show you the confirmation of this one of Apple. Then we're gonna go to the Tesla, and then we're gonna go back to the So we're gonna be going back and forth between Apple and Tesla. So pay attention to this powerful video. All right, so here you see it, November the 1st, Apple confirming with the November 15 250 calls at 380. So today I'm going to show you where we exited them, okay, and what I said and how we held it. And but right now, the next part we're going to go is the Tesla plan, the confirmation, and then we'll go back to the Apple plan and then back to the Tesla plan, okay? So pay attention. Give me 1 second, people. All right, so here we are, November the 3rd, Tesla update plan. Less risk now for more gains, if we can confirm this. So this is what I said about Tesla. Now, this again smashed my targets once again, but nonetheless, let me show you all the outcomes for Tesla as well. This is good for you Apple longs. You know, I'm the big picture leader for Apple, but for many stocks, and it's good for you to see that I did this with Tesla as well. These were two great winning plans. I have other plans as well, but these are the two great winning plans. All, you know, 4 Apple wins and 2 Tesla wins in a row. I mean, it's just phenomenal gains for us. All right, that being said, so Tesla is set up to test 355 to 365 next. But a move just to 330 will be enough for some great gains. Tesla needs to break above 1317.15 on some good action volume and price power to confirm. Okay, so listen up, people. As you can see, on the November the 1st, okay, because this was based on a close on Friday, I assume. This, of course, when we bought these on November, I'll show you when we bought these. Well, of course, we had to pay more than this. But when I made this plan, okay, and you see that Tesla was at 313.31, the options were at 291. So I'm going to show you this. Again, this is really good for both Apple longs and Tesla longs to see this video as, well, you know, I'm the big picture leader for both of these stocks. Anyways, so people, back to the Apple before I go to the Tesla. As you can see here, I said I sold 50% of the November 15 Apple 250 calls at 860, okay? So we got greater than 100% on 50%, but we also sold the other 50%. I'm going to get to the other 50%, but I just wanted to show you that right now in this video over here. So here it is. I have buy stops for 5.0, so here it is. And then what happened here? So as Tesla, okay, then I moved them. Okay, so Tesla confirming with the November 08 220 calls at 450. Okay, so we paid $450 on confirmation of the November 08 220 calls. Now, I also manage this in this group. In other words, we had to hold this. Okay, and I do go over this in my live stream, but let me go over a little bit of what I said. Give me 1 second. So let's take a look at some of the things I said. So November the 4th, Tesla today, we could get a close at 380 to 320, and that's what it did. We kind of closed on November the 3rd. We had to hold this. Basically, we were holding these Tesla calls from the confirmation, which was well, started on November the 1st, right? Now, we actually started the breakout. Now, here it is for our runners for Apple. So I'm going to be going in between Apple and Tesla because this is what we really did, right? So here it is, November for runners, the November 15 Apple 250 calls, we can hold our runners as long as Apple stays above 245.50. So basically, we were holding Apple, and Apple, of course, held all the supports on our runners. So we're going to go over this now. So I talk about Tesla supports over here. What you can do, people, is sometimes you can press pause and read what is said over here, okay? So I'm going to go like this over here. Now, you can press pause and see what's going on over here. I'm going to move forward and talk about other things that I said about Tesla. But it's all here. Like, I'm here to help people understand that I lead my group and I manage my group to success. It does take work. But that's why the purpose of me making these videos to show and empower and document new people to see, and of course my members see this as well as they're witnessing, and it's something to go over and think about. Plus, I'm giving detailed notes as well as I speak. All right, so here you see November the 5th. Apple stops for the November 15 250 calls for our runners of 650. So they were 650. Of course, they never think. And now Apple's at, and I told where Apple was. And at the day, November 5th, Apple was at 256.71, and the options are at 770. So I am managing in the group stops, where we should stop, where we should get out. And it's an adaptive thinking based on what the market is doing. Lo and behold, we did sell today, which is November the 7th, the Apple and Tesla calls, and that's what we're getting to. But I'm building up to this, so that's why you have to study and pay attention to what I'm saying here. So I'm going to move up here. Again, Apple back to 850. So I give you the updates, but lo and hold, people. I'm going to press, you can press pause and read over. Okay, this will save me time with speaking, but you can read over. Okay, because on November the 5th, we took for Tesla, we took 50% off. What's hit? Okay. Oh no, we didn't. Not on November the 5th. We did it on November the 6th. That was our goal. We didn't get that day. That was our goal. Tesla breaking out, but they had pulled back on us, right? And we ended up holding. And in fact, on the thing, this was actually going against us before we got the gain. So this is a great story. So I'm going to move back up here to November the 6th. So this is the gold here, people. Okay? Again, talking about Tesla and Apple here, but it's all here, okay, people? Apple already, we've obviously been holding, and that is the, this is the case here. So now I'm going to go up here, November the 5th, November the 5th. Okay, these are other plans. Let me go up here. Okay, so here it is, November the 6th. Okay, I talk about the supports. So we held these supports, and it actually went to bounce around that 314.50 area. And that's when the options were actually going on. But I had told people many times the importance of holding the options, and we did this, right? So I said this right over here. I will hold this as long as it stays above those key supports for November 08. And you're going to see the outcome here, people. You're going to understand why I talk about you need to make money with skill and not luck. And you have to follow what I call the rules. I have rules that work on our confirmation plans. You must understand what I just said there. They are rules that work with our confirmed plans. It doesn't just work for anything. It works for our confirmed plans because they are what I identify, okay? But we have to always have to adapt to the market. So right, that being said, we did take profits 50% on the Tesla, but Apple, we were holding these because we had moved the stops to 6. Of course, it never held. Then Apple went back up. All right, so now we're going to go to November. We're going to go to November the 7th here. So give me a second here, people. So quickly, I'm going to say on November 6th, we got 95% gains in Tesla, right? Because the options, I was able to get about $830 on the options, okay? So it's not actually 95, it's actually, so I would say about 85% or 80%. Regardless, that was for 50%. You're going to see the greater than 100% Tesla today, November the 7th, though, right? Because one of my rules is we hold runners. We sell. I wanted to get 100%, but you know what? It had gone against me. I was looking to get 100%. I should have got them yesterday, and so I decided to get 85 to 90% today on those Tesla on November the 6th. But I held my runners for greater than 100% gains, and I actually even missed. I want to show you that how much higher it went, Tesla. But this is why I say we always hold as best as we can, and we're going for those 100% plus gains. Always. This is the structured key, right? That's the only way with that mindset and with skill. You don't really make the big dollar bills when you're supposed to, right? You've got to take the gains when they come because there's the market has sun and the rain, and I do talk about that in live streams. But anyways, you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, anyways, people. All right. So let me go up here. Sites and the gift. Okay. November the 6th. Give me 1 second, people. Okay. Now you're seeing 8 hours because 8 hours is the market that is closed right now as I'm making this video at 6:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Canada at this moment. Okay. So you're going to see this. So let's take a look. Nice move. Okay. Forget about. Okay. So Apple up as 1 second here, people. Apple up as well. This could hit 260. That's right. So I had looking for 9 to 10. Now, obviously, we got more. So Tesla for the November 8. So here I am moving my stops to 9, then to 9:30, then to 10:30. And that's where I got stopped out at. No, actually, that's not where I got stopped. Let me show you. Let me show you exactly where I got stopped. Tesla better than before. My stops are 10. Apple options are, okay, so the Apple options are 940. Now I got stopped at Apple options at 995, and I'm going to show you that. So now Tesla, my stops are 11, and the November 08 320 calls are at 11. So this is Tesla's going up. See, Tesla's at 331.48 here at this point. Then the options are 1180. Then my stops are 12. Yeah, so then at 1230, so I got stopped out of Tesla at 12. So $1,200 per option for the November 08 not 220 calls. So this was a mistake, but everybody knows it's the 220 calls. So the 220 calls, okay? And so these 220 calls actually went as high as $2,100, okay? So way higher than, this had hit targets. This blew my targets that I wanted to make, okay? I was expecting at least 330 the way it was active, but then Tesla, and again, I'm having more plans for Tesla, but this did actually way more gains. I'm going to show you where Tesla closed today. And of course, Apple, I got stopped out at, let me go up here, people. Yeah, I talk about fear. So Apple, yeah, here it is. I moved them up to 9 to 10, and that's where I got stopped out to 1030. Yeah, and I got stopped out exactly. Then I moved. What happened here? In theory, it was easy to get 10, and I'll show you the close. But I got out at 9. I got stopped out at 9.95, greater than 150% gains on the runners, as you saw what we entered Apple in. Okay. So that being said, I'm going to go into the charts right now, people, to show you more information. Okay, people, first we're going to start with Apple. And again, this is November the 7th. And here's the November 15 options. Here's the options change. So take a look over here. And if you look down here, okay, towards the bottom, in case you don't see my cursor, it's the second one up from the bottom. You're going to see the 250 calls, okay? So if you look in this chart over here, option chain, at the bottom, at the second bottom to up, you see the 250 calls. They closed at $990 per option. Now, the options went as high as $10.90, okay? But I got out at practically $10 per option, okay? So that was greater than 100% gains for the Apple November 15, 250 calls on the runners, okay? Again, you can check that out here on the options chain. It's right over here, and that is for November the 7th. Now we're going to go to a Tesla. Okay, so I'm going to put up the option chain for Tesla. So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to open this all up here quickly here. Okay, so you see how this all works. And we're going to go to the November the 8th. I'm going to put up the calls only, so we lower the amount of options to see. This is how this all works. It's an options chain that's updated exactly what happens, the close and everything. So as you can see, the November the 8th Tesla 320 calls, right over here, there's the top one. Closed at, see, if you look at the top of this options chain, in case you don't see my cursor, they closed at $1,524, okay? Now, I didn't get this because I got stopped out at the $1,200. Regardless, that's 200% gains in Tesla, okay, on the runners. So 200% gains and 80% gains on the original, or I say 85% gains on the 50%, and then the other 50 on my runners, 200% gains. So about 150% gains in total for all the options I had in Tesla, okay? So this is how it works, okay? So it depends how many options a person has. If a person has two, you made 80% on one and 200% on the runner. If you followed my instructions, this is how it works, right? All right. So that being said, this was for November the 7th for Tesla. So now I'm going to explain how to become a member inside of Power Group Trades. So let's go into that again. Press pause, take a really good look at the video, study and listen to what I said carefully. Watch this video several times. It's very powerful and informative what I do inside my group, Power Group Trades. All right, people. Welcome to Power Trigger Trade. Confirmation is key. Right here is a pinned tweet on my Twitter here, Power Trigger Trade. In this video, it explains how to become a successful member inside of my group, Power Group Trades, and then how to stay a member. My group is for people serious for success, okay? It's as good as what I say it is. However, it does take study and it does take discipline, and you do need to take action, okay? Nothing's for nothing in this world, but definitely I'm a leader to help you succeed, and that's why I make these videos to help talk to people of how much I put into what I do for my group. So my group is a special group. It's a specially managed group. Okay, that being said, here's my YouTube channel. What you should do is click on this YouTube channel. We're going to go there right now. Give me 1 second here. We're going to click on it. Give me 1 second. All right, welcome to Power Target Trades, Wealth and Health Leader. Live stream on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right, people. Listen. Right over here, I do live streams. So you got to figure out your time zone to match my time zone. That being said, I have a created playlist, a wealth of information you should study. Okay. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. At the end of the video, you're going to see a picture of me in a circle format. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. If you don't have a YouTube account, get one. Come here, subscribe here manually. Don't forget to like the video. I look forward to see you inside of Power Group Trades. Don't forget to like the video. Power Target Trades, Power Trigger Trades.